Hello, my name is Jessica Williams and I'm the Director of Practice Support Services at Southeast Area Health Education Center. Thank you for joining this Heck Talk session on MACRA Readiness, where I will be discussing with you how you can begin preparing. So, with all this MACRA talk, you are probably wondering, where in the world do I start? First and foremost, you want to know if you are eligible to participate. For the first 2 years, MACRA only impacts physicians, physician assistants, clinical nurse specialists, and nurse anesthetists. As you can see on the right side of the column, this list expands considerably in 2019 for clinicians who should participate. Also note anyone newly enrolled in Medicare, anyone in an advanced APM, or anyone who sees less than 100 Medicare patients or less than $30,000 in Medicare charges is also exempt from MIPS. Once you confirm your eligibility, you want to spend some time assessing your performance under the current Medicare quality programs. As you learned earlier, MACRA is the combination of the Electronic Health Record Incentive Program for Meaningful Use, or EHRMU, the Physician Quality Reporting System, or PQRS, and the Value-Based Payment Modifier, or VBM, into one program. Now, let's take a dive into each of these three areas. Did you participate in Meaningful Use last year? If so, remember this category is now called Advancing Care Information, or ACI, under MACRA. If you successfully participated in Meaningful Use, continue to incorporate capture and MU data in your workflow. Remember the ACI measures, which can be found on the QPP website under Explore the Measures. Take note of the changes, including elimination of many measures from 2016 to 2017 and less demanding thresholds needed to be successful this year. Additionally, notice that some of the measures for patient electronic access, coordination of care through patient engagement, and health information exchanges provide ACI bonus points or count towards improvement activities as well. If you did not participate in Meaningful Use in the past, to be successful with the ACI category of MIPS, you will want to implement Certified Electronic Health Record technology within your practice. If you have been participating in PQRS, you know that there are multiple ways to submit the measures based on if you use individual or measures group. The same hold true this year. The graphic here shows you the reporting mechanisms available to choose from for both individual and measures group. To ensure preparedness for the highest weighted category, make sure your practice knows how they will submit quality measures. Once you have confirmed your submission mechanism for 2017, another way to maximize your time to prepare for MACRA is to pull a QRUR report, which we will discuss further in the next slide. If you did not participate in PQRS last year, you will need to first determine which measures you will want to submit. Remember, for 2017, you need to submit 6 measures, and at least one of them need to be an outcome measure. If an outcome measure isn't available, you can report another high priority measure. A list of the quality measures can be found on the QPP website as well. After you select your measures type, the submission mechanism is the how of which you will report those measures. These mechanisms can include claims, qualified registries, and the EHR, just to name a few. Also important to note here as you begin planning for MACRA is that the data set or payer mix of those patients used for the quality measures depends on the measures type used. So now back to what are those QRUR, Quality Resource Use Reports. These are reports provided by CMS to provide feedback on quality and cost. Included in these reports are performance from PQRS measures for quality and Medicare claims to calculate cost measures. Access in these reports provides data on cost and quality that will help clinicians identify opportunities to improve value and cost in their practice. All physicians in group practices will be subject to the value-based payment modifier in 2017 based on a composite score of metrics they reported under the Physician Quality Reporting System in 2015 and multiple other quality and cost metrics that CMS automatically calculates based on claims. For more information on this topic, be sure to check out the QRUR video in the Heck Talk series. Now that you know what a QRUR report is, let's briefly talk about ways to optimize its use once obtained. To get started, you need to establish an Enterprise Identity Management Account, or EIDM. You want to ensure you have the correct role within the EIDM system to access your QRUR. After you have established an EIDM username and password, you need to visit portal.cms.gov and then download a copy of your QRUR report. Once obtained, start by identifying opportunities for improvement. Here you can see an example of a QRUR report we have. On this table, higher is better, so the practice is below the benchmark average on diabetes A1C pore control and LDL, but above the benchmark average with blood pressure control. Look for any gaps or low-hanging fruit. Where is your greatest return on investment of time and resources? Finally, develop a quality improvement team and a plan. Once you know the quality measures your practice will work on, you can then standardize your workflows to collect data and train your providers and staff. Finally, remember to review data regularly because, as the saying goes, you can't manage what you don't measure. New to 2017, the last MIPS category, Clinical Practice Improvement Activities, gives clinicians a chance to showcase their efforts towards improving access, care coordination, and patient engagement. To begin, you want to visit the QPP site and download the list of improvement activities available. You can also export this list into an Excel spreadsheet, which allows you to filter the fields and sort the data. To begin with, start by looking at the name of the improvement activities available and find those that you are already doing within your practice. Next, review the activity weighting column. If you are in a practice with less than 15 providers, you will need to complete 1 high or 2 medium-weighted activities. Once you decide on a few to pursue, you want to next educate and train your staff on these activities that the practice has selected to participate in. Note, if your practice has been recognized as a patient-centered medical home or participating in an advanced payment model, full credit is awarded for this category. Now that we have reviewed how your practice can prepare for MIPS, one final way you can ensure you're MACRA ready is to contact your EHR vendor. Find out if your technology will be on the 2014 Certified Edition, 2015 Certified Edition, or combination of the two. The version of your software determines your ACI or MU measures. Find out if your vendor is certified to support quality or PQRS reporting through the EHR. While there are multiple submission mechanisms available and may be used for each performance category, finding out how your vendor can support you to save additional time and financial resources. Although MIPS has a lot in common with PQRS and the EHR Meaningful Use Program, CMS recognized that there would be a significant learning curve in the first year. Consequently, during the program's inaugural year, CMS has relaxed the reporting requirements and provided an easy way to avoid the payment penalty. So, with that said, 2017 is a transition year. Make the most of it to ensure your practice is ready. Thank you for joining me on today's HEC Talk. I hope you find this information helpful as you prepare for your MACRA reporting.
Thank you for watching this HEC Talk. Your feedback is valuable to us and will help us to bring you more information on the topics you need to know about. Please provide us with your valuable feedback by clicking on the link in the video description and answering our short 2-question survey.